Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today I'll be doing a review for this NOTA Studio Nano Weapon Set for Iron Man Mark 50. Okay, so I know most of you will be wondering why is it looks like this, the package. Okay, from what I know is there was a release for the NOTA Studio Nano Weapon Set few months back, but there was like the 1.0 and it comes with a proper box, but there was some issue with that that batch. Don't ask me what issue, I'm not so sure, but I heard that there was an issue with the parts. Maybe it's not so fitting, or maybe there's painting issue, I'm not so sure. So this time this batch is like a 2.0, so that's why they are not giving the box, because I think they are already given out at the first batch. So this one is like something like a replacement, add-on, or whatever you want to call it, for the issues, and it seems that they have fixed the issue for this batch. That's why it comes with a very simple package just like this. Okay, so we'll take a look on what's inside. Okay, so this is how it looks like inside the package just now. So they have all the parts inside like a sandwich bag. So you can see it's properly packaged, each one of them. So we'll take a look at what comes with it. So we have the shield. Okay, and then we have the what do you call this, the thruster. Wait, no, this is for the hand, sorry, this is for the hand, it's not the thruster. I thought it's the one that attached to the legs. Okay, then we have some blades here. Okay, so this part I know what is it. It's for the one that the nano weapons that comes out from his back, which is this one. So this one will be attaching to it, and this will be another end will be attaching to the Mark 50. Okay, then we have the legs. Okay, and then we have this is for the legs as well, to be attached to the leg. Okay, and we have these blades, very cool. And this is like the jetpack at the back. Okay, and this is the thruster that I'm talking about. Okay, so it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So altogether there are about 8 parts here. So we'll open up one by one and have a look. Okay, so first of all, I think we'll take a look at the easiest one. So this is the shield. Okay, by easiest I means that we don't have to detach anything just to try on it. Okay, so I have the Mark 50. This is the Mark 50 Nano Weapon Set 2. Okay, not the standalone ones. Yep. Okay, so this head is the custom heads that I got from Hong's corporate, if I'm not wrong. So you can see my review over here if you are interested. Okay, so now this one, I believe it should be very much similar to the one from the Takara Tony. But if I'm not wrong, Takara Tony, this piece here can be removed, and this one can't. Okay, so now let's take a look. Just attach it to the hands. Was it the other way around? Yeah, I think it's correct. It should be like this. So you just attach the hand back, if possible. It's because it's quite tight. Yep, it's possible. Okay, so just attach the hands back. This is how it looks. Okay, pretty cool. and the painting isn't that bad at all. Okay. Yep. Okay, so next we'll have this piece here. This is the blades that is on his let's see, his right hand. Oh, sorry, his right hand, because there's already a hand attached to it that you can see. Okay, and this particular piece, earlier on I wasn't sure what is it for, but now I think I have found out what is it for. I'll tell you guys later. Okay, so we'll leave this part aside and let's see how this looks like on his hand. Okay, so it's pretty cool. They have already sculpted a hand on it. Okay, so let's see. Sorry. Okay, so it's a little bit hard to put in the joint, and I'm pretty scared that I might break something. Okay. Yep, I seems to be having a problem to attach the blade to it. Okay, I'll give it a final try. If it still doesn't go in, then I won't bother to put it in. Yep. Okay, so it doesn't fit. Okay, so it's supposed to look like this, but it doesn't fit. Okay. Yep, I don't want to force it because I don't want to break my joint. Okay, so yep, this blade doesn't fit. This one came off. Okay, so unfortunately this doesn't fit, so we can't test it. And this one is actually for his backpack, the one that we saw earlier. So we are supposed to take off this one. Okay, and let's see. So it should fit right in. And it's not really that fitting as well. Let me try again. Yep, I don't know why they have to make these two things here. This two thing is making it, is blocking it from going in. That's funny. Why would they want to do that? Okay, so this one is actually, if I'm not wrong, is for the jetpack that I mentioned earlier. So it's supposed to go in like this, or is it like this? Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like this. Okay, and it's supposed to go in to his back, but I'm not sure why they actually have to make these two hinge or anything that is blocking it from going in. That's funny. What if I put it back? Does it help? Okay, let's try it again. Nope, doesn't seem to really fit that well. Okay, with some force it managed to go in. Okay, and I'm worried whether there's any paint scratches on my Iron Man. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Pretty cool, but the fitting isn't that well, I must say. Okay, yep, so this is how it looks like. Not bad. Okay guys, before I could take some pictures, it fall off again. So I'm not going to try to push it in again because I don't want to have any paint scratches or paint chip at the end of the trying because as you can see, it's I think it's very hard to actually push it in. I've tried several times just now off the camera, and it does require a lot of strength to push it in, but I don't want to try it anymore because I don't want to have some paint chip in the end. Okay, so this not looking very good, and this as well doesn't really fit. Okay, so for the next one, we'll take a look at the hand blades. Okay, so I hope that this one will fit better compared to the one earlier on. Okay, so let's take a look at it first. It's pretty well painted, I must say. Okay, yep, not too bad. Okay, now let's try on the Mark 50. Okay, we'll try it on the left hand first. Let's see. Okay, so it does go in, but I must say that it's not the kind that you would feel that it really go in smoothly, because if it's meant for it to go in, when you put it on, you'll feel it will just go in smoothly. Okay, this one is like for this hand, I can feel that it's quite forceful to when it go in. Let's see for this one. Yep, same thing. It seems quite forceful for it to go in. Yep, not as smooth as the original hands. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. This keep dropping off. Okay. Okay, so for the next one, we will take a look at this. I forgot what is it called, a thruster. Is it called a thruster? This is for the arms. Okay, these two pieces have some weight, quite heavy. Okay, looks pretty good. The painting details are not bad. Okay, and just now I saw that they do have a label. You can see the L here. So this is for the left hands. Okay, so now let's try it on my Mark 50. I'm hoping very much that this fits. Sorry. Let's try. Doesn't seem to see any hole there. You can see the hole is barely being cut out properly. Can you see it? Okay, so I'm just going to try and see if it can go in. Nope. Not very good. Let's try again. Nope. Let's see about this one. Yep, this is fully cut out. We'll try on this hand instead, the right hand. Okay. Doesn't seem to want to go in at all. Yep. Nope, not looking good. Oh yeah. Okay, so it managed to go in. Yep, so this is how it looks like. Just with one hand, because this one you can see the hole is not fully cut out yet. Okay, so I don't want to force it anymore. So you can see it's only on one hand. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, Okay, so for the next one, we're going to try with this piece, which I think is the toughest one. I'm really worried because I have a feeling that they are not going to fit very well. Let's see. Okay, we'll take a look at the pieces here first. Looking pretty good. Okay, and they are all the same if I'm not wrong. Yeah, even the same length. Yep, they're all the same. Okay, and this is like something like to support it. And now I need to find out how to actually do this. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I think we have to figure out how to put this on first. If I'm not wrong, it should be like this. 1, 2. Okay. One, two. Okay, so it should be something like this, attached to his back, I think. Or is it like, yeah, it should be something like this, I think. Okay, so now how do we actually fit? Okay, I assume we have to pull this off. Oh, okay. I think it's this one as well, if I'm not wrong. I think so. Yep. It fits right in. Okay, so my prediction is correct. It won't fit because this piece itself is already not fitting properly inside. Okay, so it's supposed to look like this. Oops, sorry about that. Unfortunately, this piece itself is already not fitting in, and it's also not really fitting for this one. Let's try to push it in as hard. Okay, and wow, okay, not good. Okay. Something like this, I think, and it should goes in like this, but this piece itself is not fitting, so I can only show you some. It should look something like this. Okay, it will looks pretty okay if it fits. Unfortunately, it's not that fitting. Okay, so that's too bad. I can't show it to you guys on the figure. I can just roughly show it to you guys how it should looks like. You see, this doesn't really fit as well. Okay, yep. Okay, so this is the second last piece for the leg. Let's have a look. Okay, it's looking pretty okay though. I just like the chrome part. You can see it's pretty chrome. So it should be something like this. If I'm not wrong, this should be the one single one should be at the front and the three is at the back to support him. And then we'll have this one to connect to it. Does it have any label that say left or right. Let's see. Nope. Oh, sorry. Nope. It doesn't have any indication. So let's take a look. Should be like this. Or should it be like this? I kind of forget how I actually do it for my Takara Tony. Okay, I assume it's like this. Okay, so it should be looking like this for the legs. Now let's remove my Mark 50 leg. This is the worrying part. I don't want to break anything. Okay, so this is the right leg, left leg. Okay, so let's try it on. Okay, so surprisingly the leg is easy to go in. I was expecting it to be quite hard. So this is how it looks like. The paint, not really that matching. You can see the shades here are darker and the red here are brighter than. But from afar you can't really tell. Yeah, maybe you can. Okay. But what matters most is that it fits. Okay. And I think did I have it the wrong way? I think, oh, this should be at the back. Something like this. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, either way, yeah, I think you will find out if you have it. It should be either one of the way. Okay, so it looks pretty okay. Okay, so this is the final piece, the thruster. Okay, so let's take it out. And this one also has some weight to it, pretty heavy, and it's looking very good. Okay, you can see the thruster. It looks like it really does look a bit like it's shining out. Okay, so any indication on the left, right? Nope. Okay, so I assume this is the front. Okay, so now my Iron Man still without his leg because of the earlier tryout on the legs. I call this the chicken leg. Okay, looks like a chicken leg. Okay, so let's see. Okay, wow, so this looks very good. Okay, looking pretty good. Okay, if you just have him stand, then he will look like a statue. You know, kind of looks like the Oscar statue. I would like to thank my mom, my dad for all the upbringing. Okay, this kind of look like that. Okay, but if you have it on flying pose, then he's pretty cool. Okay, these scenes are pretty much like these scenes because it actually surprised me when he was trying to chase the ship, and then he's just suddenly come up with this and he just blasts off. Wow, that scene's really, it's a very cool scene. Okay, yep. Okay, so there is the Nano Weapon Sets from NOTA Studio. So we have 8 pieces here, not pieces, sorry, 8 sets of armor. So 1, the chicken leg 2, the shield 3, the blade 4, this one 5, this one 6, 7, and lastly this one 8. Okay. Okay, there's a reason how I arrange it. Okay, so this portion here is the working one, and this one here is the not so fitting well to the Iron Man Mark 50 that we tested earlier on. So the reason why these two pieces is in between is because just now, as you remember, one side of it can go in and the other side cannot. So this one also you can't go in because of this piece here, doesn't really go into the back. And this one is the hand. I believe if you just put it into the hot water and it might just works, or hair dryer, whatever. Okay, so but it's not that fitting. And also this two is also not very fitting. This one is okay, this one also okay, this is also okay. Yeah, this is, yeah, okay. Yeah, just these pieces are quite disastrous. It doesn't really fit into the Iron Man. And what's worse is that it doesn't even really fit that well amongst the parts itself. It's not like their own parts, basically their own parts, they should fit perfectly, but it doesn't really fit as well. Okay, so my final verdict for this Nano Weapon sets from NOTA Studio, I would say is that I think I will actually give it maybe a 6 out of 10. Yeah, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 versus 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so basically like maybe, yeah, 6 over 10 I think is fair enough for them. Yep, it's not very good because okay, the overall look of the product is okay. Yep, I know you guys want to see the comparison with the Takara Tony set, which I will actually do it in my next review, so stay tuned for that. But by the look itself, if you don't have the Takara Tony set, I think this one will look decent enough. Okay, but if you're like me, you already have the Takara Tony set, then I don't think you should even consider to buy this set, because the only extras that this comes with is this piece here and also this piece. Okay, these two pieces it doesn't come with the Takara set, but Takara, if I'm not wrong, they do have their own extras as well. Okay, yeah, so if you really want this badly then you want to get the whole things, I don't think it's really worth it. Unless you can buy this separately in the market, then it's good. Otherwise, like this one doesn't even fit that well. Yeah, okay, so 6 out of 10. If you ask me whether I recommend it, yes and no. Yes if you don't have the Takara Tony set, and no if you already have the Takara Tony set. Yep. And also yes if you really want to have this one, even though you have the Takara Tony set, but you really want this badly, then yeah, no choice, you have to get it. But otherwise, I think it's not really my highly recommended kind of thing, because partly because I already have the Takara Tony set. Secondly, I think the parts are not very that well made. Yeah, in terms of, if, like I say, even their own part, it doesn't really fit that well. And also when I try to fit in just now the hands, it also doesn't go in that well into the Iron Man figure, as opposed to the Takara Tony ones. When you fit to the figure, you can really feel that it fits perfectly. I'm not biased or anything, you just try it on yourself, you will know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it's not really that fitting. So yep, that's my verdict for the NOTA Studio Nano Weapon Set. I hope you like this simple review. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and of course leave me any comments if you have any further question about this NOTA Nano Weapon Set. And of course subscribe to my channel if you like my content so far, and I'll see you in my next review. Bye!